Hello. In this video I share my thoughts and views on the future of healthcare and technology.
Introduction. A lot of progress has been observed in the healthcare industry in the last couple of years, accelerated by the pandemic. A host of new technologies like stem cell therapy, gene editing, nanotechnology, robo surgery, 3D printing, nuclear medicine are being leveraged for some cures in pockets for patients with critical illness. Some of these technologies are still in nascent stages with immense potential and with a possibility to provide cure at scale with the affordability. Based on the research work, we can expect the new healthcare to help reverse aging, formally treat aging as a disease, cure cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, patients living with autoimmune conditions, clone smart humans, etc. In this coverage, I would share details about the healthcare technologies and the digital technologies that would make the outcomes expected possible in future.
In this slide, I walk you through a triangular mesh that interfaces healthcare technology with digital technology for desired patient outcomes. Healthcare technology covers stem cell therapy, gene editing, nanotechnology, 3D printing, nuclear medicine, we covered in the introduction slide. Digital technology most prominently includes AI, ML, general AI, cloud, digital twin, IoT, smart trackers and devices. As we go through the details of the technology on the remaining slides, you would realize the benefits healthcare and life sciences have with the emerging technologies. There are multiple out-of-the-box solutions already available and other areas where customizations will yield the required benefits. Stem cells have raised tremendous expectations among the medical doctors, researchers, and patients. Stem cell therapy, also known as regenerative medicine, promotes the repair response of diseased, dysfunctional or injured tissue using stem cells or their derivatives. Stem cells are the raw materials of the body. Stem cells divide themselves into daughter cells, which eventually become blood cells, brain cells, heart muscle cells and bone cells. Stem cells come from human embryos and adult stem cells. The next phase in organ transplantation uses cells instead of donor organs, which are limited in supply. People who might benefit from stem cell therapies include those with spinal cord injuries, type 1 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, stroke, burns, cancer and osteoarthritis. Human embryonic stem cell research, emphasizing that ethical dilemma involving the destruction of a human embryo is a major factor that may have limited the development of HESC-based clinical therapies.
Genome editing technologies enable scientists to make changes to DNA, leading to changes in physical traits like eye color and disease risk. The initial aim of the field of gene therapy was the treatment of inherited genetic diseases by providing a functional copy of the deficient gene. Gene editing could extend the human lifespan. Genetic engineering could make our time on Earth even longer by reversing the most fundamental reasons for the body's natural decline on a cellular level. Stem cells, on the other hand, were mostly appropriate for tissue repair. However, there are many overlapping applications of these technologies. Both gene and stem cell therapies can be applied to the treatment of genetic and acquired diseases. Bringing two methodologies together takes full advantage of their treatment capabilities.
Nanotechnology can transform healthcare for diagnostic, therapeutic, and preventative applications. The nanodrugs have demonstrated side effects are eliminated, and therapeutic medicine is absorbed more effectively as they target specific cells and send data back to researchers to ensure patients receive their treatment correctly, restricting toxicity to other tissues and organs in the body. Nanofibers have been utilized in wound dressing, surgical textiles and implants, tissue technology, and artificial organ components. Scientists are creating intelligent bandages with embedded nanofibers to include coagulation, antibiotics, and even sensors which are absorbed into the tissue when the wound has healed. Nanoparticles may sensibly modulate glucose and react with insulin release, eliminating the requirement for insulin self-observation and self-governance. A person's cells can create tissues and organs from a holy grail for reconstructive and transplant surgery for patients who may have lost them due to sickness and damage.
AI, ML, generative AI, AI-based OOB software for diagnosis, analysis, workflow and patient outcomes. Now, let's look at the list of some of the OOB software. Hippocratic AI software helps analysis, workflows, patient outcomes. Viz.ai identifies hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a undiagnosed genetic heart abnormality. Inlyticum powers AI medical image analysis software, integrating into existing healthcare systems. Regard stands for diagnosis and integration with AIR medical records. Freenome is a AI medical software focuses on early detection and treatment of diseases, especially cancer, through a blood draw. Atomwise aims to reduce the costs of medicine development by using supercomputers to predict. Let's go through the generative AI use cases in healthcare. Automate administrative tasks. Disease prevention, early detection. Personalized medicines and path to recovery. Preparedness based on society lifestyle and health patterns. Medical research. Drug discovery and development. Medical imaging. The list above is by no means complete as each bullet point can delve into multiple scenarios for implementation. Let's talk through the challenges and considerations in implementing the generative AI use cases. Data privacy. Complying with regulation will require you to build in data privacy by design into the solution. To that extent, storage, encryption, access control, authentication, patient consent, synthetic data for analysis will all be part of the considerations. Ecosystem partners. Collaborate with the stakeholders in the ecosystem based on the solution design on hand, ensuring AI experts work with data scientists and healthcare professionals, clinicians in the analysis, design, development process to address use cases. Solution adoption. Ensure the stakeholders and users of the system are sufficiently brought up to speed on the AI tools and ramifications, if any, to facilitate meaningful adoption and effective usage. Keep them updated on the latest advancements. Ethical considerations, always iterating that major decision-making happens in collaboration with healthcare professional post their validation. Ethical guidelines and bias mitigation, establish ethical guidelines for AI use in healthcare. Mitigate biases in training data and algorithms to ensure fair and unbiased outcomes, especially in sensitive areas like diagnostics and treatment recommendations. Scalability and integration, design AI solutions with scalability in mind, allowing integration into existing healthcare systems. Compatibility with electronic health records, AIR, and other healthcare IT infrastructure is crucial for seamless integration. Patient engagement and informed consent, involve patients in discussing AI applications in their healthcare. Ensure transparency and informed consent for AI technologies, respecting patient autonomy and privacy. In healthcare, cloud computing enables remote server access via the Internet to store, manage, and process medical data. Healthcare providers and patients all have remote access to the servers where the data is hosted. Healthcare cloud adoption significantly boosts collaboration between healthcare stakeholders, providers, and patients. By saving the electronic health records in the cloud, patients no longer need to carry their medical records to every doctor visit. Now, let's talk through the use cases involved in implementing cloud computing in healthcare. Tracking vitals of patients via healthcare devices, wearables that are monitored as frequently as required. Alerting physicians if vitals are out of range, leading to a critical situation for their patients. Processing, analyzing data with AI and generative AI to identify patterns for early detection of diseases. Support personalized drug development in collaboration with stakeholders. Support path to recovery personalized for patients at scale. And much more, all possible with the computing power available with compliance and security. VR, AR, and MR have great use cases in healthcare such as AR for 3D body mapping, AR for maintenance in medical labs, VR for mental health treatment, VR for pain management. Within healthcare, a digital twin means a virtual replica of a tangible entity or process, such as a patient, their anatomical structure, or the setting of a hospital. Currently, digital twins in healthcare are designed to dynamically mirror various data sources, including ARS, disease registries, omics data, such as genomics, biomics, proteomics, or metabolomics data, as well as physical indicators, demographic information, and lifestyle data pertaining to an individual's progression over time. The evolution of foundational technologies like the IoT and AI, coupled with the availability of a growing array of accurate and accessible data types, ranging from biometric and behavioral data to emotional, cognitive, and psychological insights, means immense possibilities of leverage of digital twins in the future. From predicting variations of some critical omics and vitals and its effects on the patient's prevention and reversing of diseases would be possible. Special thanks to the medical professionals for the white papers and journals produced on the future of healthcare. Please comment and share with others who may benefit from the information.